All right, what's up? Welcome to day 3. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so excited about the content that we are sharing. So, you guys have the workbook now already downloaded. Hopefully, you've gone through the classroom a little bit. I added yesterday 3 perfect personas. So, we have Dave's persona, we have Jessica's persona, and we have a family persona. And if those don't resonate with you, please DM me and say, Jen, give me some feedback and I'll create your persona. Jessica, go through the document. Jessica's the person that wants, more flexibility at home. She's confident, she's ambitious, right? All the things. Dave talks to dads and men, or obviously he can talk to women too. And then we had a couples one, right? Nicole may talk to families with daughters with ADHD. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that persona so that you can create content from your heart and not from your head. Because you want to connect to her pain. If you're struggling financially, you've got to put words to that. You guys hear me talk about butter and Doritos, right? We need butter and Doritos all the time, and it's $6 and $8. Like, I don't care how much money I'm making, the price of butter and Doritos is stupid. My mom agrees with me. My perfect avatar is like, yeah, on top of everything else, butter and Doritos suck right now. Like, are we really paying these prices? So you want to use language that is not industry jargon. We don't say content, right? The content is you sharing a story from your heart and then wondering if one person resonates, because we attract an audience. We don't have an audience. We don't own them. We don't build an audience. We attract one. Oh, look, there's a Jessica. Oh, there's a Jessica. There's a Jessica. Look, there's 4 Jessicas right here. And these 4 Jessicas can potentially turn into 4,000 Jessicas, because I solve one problem from the front of the room. You ain't getting any customers. You're posting in the void. No one's listening to you. You're not making any money. Or the opposite. What if you attracted customers per day? What if you're making $25 to $100 per day? What if you could slide that credit card and buy Doritos, butter, and a filet mignon? Right? What if? Imagination. Here's where you are. Here's the bridge. Our customer attraction challenge is the gap. So but there's nothing else ever talked about. Ever. I would not go into Starbucks and expect them to sell me a taco. So clarity has to happen for you. And I hope you guys are working on that this week. This should really help with that. I just gave you the clarity on the customer attraction code. Like, I showed you how to make $30,000 with this $25 offer by Christmas. Right? You just have to believe it. So I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna get into it. All right, so day 3, the video that changed everything for me was not one I planned. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't part of a content calendar. It was just me standing in my kitchen with my ring light, a trending sound, and a message on my heart. I pointed to words on a screen. I let the music carry what I could not put into caption. Somehow, that little moment, that one ordinary day in my kitchen, reached over 4.2 million people and brought in 800 comments. Women messaged me with things like, please tell me more. Help me do that too. Show me how. That's when it hit me that magnetic messaging is not about an algorithm. It's about alignment. You can use a ring light, trending sounds, hashtags, and still lead with a soul, because what people feel underneath the tools is you. When you create from the truth, people don't just watch, but they remember. So I put some visual images down, right? What if instead of going to work, you could make breakfast with your family any day of the week? I appreciate slow mornings. I want a slow morning every morning. I cook breakfast for my kids. I'll go for a walk, create content. Like, I do not enjoy being rushed. So this reaches my target person. I paid my truck off early with videos. That's true, right? You could be making a ton of money from 7-second videos, but you keep scrolling, ask me how. That one's got over like 800 comments on it, right? $12,702, my results, right? And then these are regular posts. still storytelling. It's 2025 and some of y'all are getting burnt out trying to be the funnel and the email and the content, blah, 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 pointing to a result. This one again, storytelling, my 2 kids, pointing to a result. So when it comes to your own content, number 1, you starting is a result most people won't do. That's enough. It's enough. I started and this one cost $25. Now, clarity in your person, actually, let me table that so I can stay on track. Clarity on the pain. So your lesson, you don't have to shout to be seen. You don't have to chase trends and create traction. Your magnetism comes from how you speak, not how much you say. It's the pauses, the honesty, the softness, and the confidence. It's being aligned with what you're saying so people feel safe in your energy. Let the strategy support you and let your spirit sell for you. So your action step, we're going to go through in the course, and same with your quick wins and your inner shifts. So let's get that bad boy pulled up. So today is all about the message being magnetic. If I had a magnet right now, if I was holding, I meant to look for one. If this was a magnet right now and it's attracting this, we don't know how. And if you're a brainiac, you might. But there's magic in just watching it happen. Like, oh my gosh, whoa, that's so cool. Like, oh my gosh, that magnet just magnetized. Wow. And without explaining the science in the magnet or in the pen, it's just a magnet. There's an unseen force that works. So your message will have, when done correctly, an unseen force. And people will go, wow, I want what she has. And they'll start to ask you. So what you're going to do is you're going to say less, but mean more. So the video that changed everything for me was not polished. It wasn't even planned. It was literally in my kitchen, right? Like my hair's funky, my face is funky. I'm wearing a t-shirt for my company. I just said, my husband makes fun of me. By the way, I saw other women doing this exact video that said, my husband makes fun of me for making stupid videos. And I thought, oh, I have to hide my videos. My husband hates them. I'm going to do that. So there was a true energy because my husband hates them, right? So that true energy is that magnetic, like, oh my gosh, how many moms are hiding their videos and doing them before their husband gets home because they're cringe or whatever their husband thinks about them, right? So the other two was literally, I started a journey. And I'm 1 day in, I'm 3 days in, I'm 7 days in, I'm 12 days in. How many of you told one person that you started something new 3 days ago? I'm 1 day in. And then what's the emotion you're feeling? Is this just another thing that you bought that you're gonna show up for and you hope it works? Or are you like, I'm 1 day in. She told me on day 3 I was going to feel lighter. And oh my God, I do. I finally found a system that brings customers to me each and every single day. Praise God. Now, turn off your logical brain. Well, Jen, I didn't get customers the last 2 days, so that's a lie. No, it's not. It's the magnet, that post, when you let it go, with you're not going to check it in an hour. You're not going to check it in a day. You're just going to put it out into the world. And I promise, if you do the other activities I encourage you to do and teach you to do, you're going to, in 5 days, you're going to have people say, what are you doing? Show me what you're doing. I want info. The message doesn't attract in an instant, in a moment. It will It will, but for right now, if you've got a cold market girl and your magnet, right? She's looking, going, all right, I'm watching. Now, the customer's journey is 7 to 12 times. I want you to write this down. My girl needs to see my message 7 to 12 times before she interacts. 7 to 12 times before she even decides to like it. Could be quicker, but I'm gonna set the expectation 100% accurate. It could be quicker. But if we know it's 7 to 12 times, then that means 7 times you are saying, oh my God, she's right, I do feel lighter. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got 3 girls in my DM asking me about my business. Let those messages go out and attract. You got to put them out. It's not about what's true and what's right and what's this and what she did and what they're doing. It's your message that you believe and you want to pull it in. But it's got to be the same. It's got to be clear. I help people get 10 customers a day. Get 10 customers a day with me. Don't say any of that. That's not your pain. That's my pain. So here's examples of all the top videos. And I'm not doing this to brag. I'm just showing you how my hook, right? Jargon word, industry word. By the way, hooks don't matter. My hooks, how to go viral this week on TikTok, May of 2025. 400,000 freaking people. There's like 8,000 comments on there. Now, I have TikTok training. So that's 800 potential leads, right? The law of large numbers. If there's 8,000 customers, 10% of 8,000, I hope is 800. Then that's 800. Now, if I charge $25 and I sell it to 800 people, that's one video. Girlies who use this song to support other girlies make my heart sing. Oh, everyone wants to be a girl that supports another girl. I wish more busy girls knew this. You can literally record your life with a trending song, post 1 to 3 times per day on TikTok and be a millionaire by 2027. But they keep scrolling. The only way to make real passive income, right? So none of these are look at me and what I'm doing. The message is talking to Jessica, always. And then inside of the video, we'll say, here's this result, here's this result, here's this result. Or if I'm doing a specific launch, like you saw me do with She Skills and you saw me do with OfferLab, I'm always doing day 1. Here we go. Day 2, I'm at $700. Are you coming? Day 3, I'm at $1,600. Who's ready? I sell FOMO. They're afraid to miss out of something. It's one of 4 strategies. But they join because they see me join. I'm talking about the result. I'm sharing the result of all of the people in the community. I befriend everybody. I don't wait for people to decide to be my friend. I'm like, we're in the same community. You are my best friend. And you're making $12,000 a month. You're in my story now. I'll screenshot the testimonial and I'll put it in my story. Don't be afraid to take or steal or borrow or use or share, whatever word you want. But in order for people to feel like you are part of something bigger than yourself, you've got to be sharing stories about other people. You have, how I sold Legacy was every single day, my stories were full of people making $900 a day. Full of them, all day, every day. How I sold OfferLab, my stories were full of people making $500 a day. How I sold She Skills, my stories were full of people making $500, $100, $200. They have to suggest that you are part of something bigger than yourself. And you're talking to Jessica, not at her. A quote is talking at her. It's demonstrating how smart you know. But Jessica does not care if you're smart. She only cares if you can help her. So you don't have to shout to be seen. You do not have to chase trends to create traction. The power of the magnetic message is that it comes from truth and not tactics. Your audience does not need more information. For the love of God, they just do not need any more information. They need more feelings. They need more emotions. So you're going to let your message carry. You're going to choose honesty over hype. You're going to use softness instead of selling. And you're going to use alignment instead of algorithms. So your mantra is let the strategy support you, but let your spirit, let your energy, nonverbal communication, let that do the selling and the telling for you. Now, here's examples of my stories. And remember, don't remember, you may not know this already. When you are speaking on your video, you're always talking to Jessica, and she's never met you before. She doesn't know what you said yesterday. She doesn't know what you posted yesterday. She doesn't know your story. She doesn't know how much money you're making. She doesn't know if you're married or single. She knows nothing. You're only talking to Jessica. And when that Jessica decides to like and follow you, your next post is to a new Jessica. And your next post is to a new Jessica. And your next post is to a new Jessica. Now you've got 5 Jessicas following you because you chose one problem, one solution, one Jessica. So I will use these same images over and 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 over because my new Jessica didn't see them. And if my old Jessicas get bored, that's on them. They're not inspired anymore. They can unfollow me or they can do something about their situation. But my new Jessica, she never saw any of these images. So you're literally on repeat. Repeat, 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 repeat. If you want to make a lot of money, you repeat yourself. It's boring. It's boring to make a lot of money because you're repeating and your creative brain is like, I want to keep creating. Well, that doesn't pay the bills. So as a reminder, when you're offline and you're a waitress, you anticipate, what does my table need before they ask? What does Jessica need before you give it to her? Does she need a phone call? If she's a customer on your team or if she's bought something from you in the past, does she need a check-in? Hey, you know what? I sold you Legacy 15 months ago and I've never once asked you how you're doing. How are you? Not to sell her again, but to provide her with a safe space to share information. You're like a bartender. So here's another example, right? If you're not getting 2 to 4 customers per week in your business, I'll show you how I'm doing it. This one post would have got Erin 2 to 4 customers. She let every one of them go. I'm not knocking her, but she did the work to get the people and then she got afraid of the people. That's 22 people that would have said yes, based on the law of large numbers. If she would have taken, this one post would probably take 2 to 3 weeks to go through. She wouldn't have needed to do another post. She would have had 20 customers if she would have taken the time to get to know these people and to offer a solution to their pain. Clearly, they need 2 to 4 customers a week in their business. And then in 3 more days, she can do the post again. And then in 3 more days, she can do the post again. And you never run out of people to talk to because you're using a message that's magnetic. If you're not getting 2 to 4 customers per week in your biz, comment how I'm doing it. That message did it for her. But it's like if you're playing a game, if you're playing football, right? She caught the ball and then she froze on the field. We got to take the ball into the end zone and that's scary and that's uncomfortable. We got to run. And that's your bonus training today is what do I do when I get 224 customers? So your action step today is to record one short 20 to 30 second video. Here's your formula. You can choose a trending sound. You can literally search those if you want to. I usually, just so you know how I do it, when I'm in my research mode, when I'm going and liking and supporting other content creators who are already influencers, I'll notice a song will pop up 2 or 3 times, and that's my sign to use that song. Like, oh, I've heard the song 3 times, it's trending. And then I'll just use that song if I like it. Add a short phrase on the screen, something you would whisper to your past self. You want to feel it. Don't act it out. Don't perform. This is about emotional connection. So examples, you don't need to be louder. You need to be you. Tell her that. The right people will feel you before they find you. It's safe to be seen in your truth. Those are 3 videos that you can post, one today, one tomorrow, one the next day. Post it with no hashtags. No hashtags, no pressure. Just energy and alignment. So quick win, when your messages comes from truth, you'll notice your comments will shift from, instead of cute video, you'll get, that gave me chills, or I needed to hear that today. That's when you know your words are working. Your inner shift, what if my presence is already magnetic enough and my only job is to let it be seen? What if you just got to give yourself permission to be seen, to be on camera, to look it in the eye, look that little green dot right there. Because when you see them, they will see you. Your power thought for today, I am the message. The energy does the talking. Now we're gonna do a bonus segment. I'm gonna go through this very quickly because we have 8 minutes left on the Zoom meeting. So when someone asks for information, right? This is the moment that you've been waiting for. Someone says, I'm interested, and your brain panics. What if I say the wrong thing? What if I mess it up? Breathe. The goal is not to be perfect. It's to keep it personal. It's to be a real, genuine person. So here's your framework, the 3 C's for confident conversations. Number 1 is celebrate. You want to acknowledge them for having the courage to reach out. A lot of people are afraid to reach out to other people. So the fact that they asked you for information or they commented, don't take that for granted, okay? I love that you asked. Most people never even take that step, right? That's not saying thank you. That's demonstrating appreciation that she had courage. And right now, women need courage. Number 2 is connect. Ask one question before sending details. Always. This is how you pre-qualify. I'd love to share. Are you more focused on income right now or switching to safer products? That's just an example that chat gave me. You can, whatever your offer is, I'd love to share. Are you more focused on getting customers for a current business or adding another income stream? That would sell the customer code, right? Number 1, do you want more customers for what you're currently doing, or do you want another income stream? Because the connection code solves both of those problems. Then you're going to clarify. Match your energy to their need. Perfect. I'll send you a quick overview that explains exactly how it works. Your overview is your link. That's the link that you already have because you've already purchased it. You got to trust that that is going to answer all of their questions and they will have the courage to take action and buy. You are not convincing. You are not explaining. You're not telling them 100,000,000 words. You're just clarifying. Cool. Are you looking for more money or a way to bring in more customers? When you treat the message like a conversation instead of a closing call, then people relax. And when they relax, they buy. So here are some scripts. There's 4 scripts for you guys. So, and I'll have these in a Google Doc for you inside of the live classroom. So when someone asks you for info, if you're selling the 7-day challenge, if you're talking about the 7-day challenge and someone asks you for more info, okay, your mindset first is you're not selling. You're sharing what's working for you. So you don't need a pitch. You need to invite people to experience the same momentum you're getting. People don't buy products, they buy proof that it works. And you are the proof. So script 1, is the friendly curiosity, low pressure, perfect for DMs that start casually. What is it or what do you do? Hey, it's a super simple 7-day challenge I'm doing called the Customer Attraction Code. It shows you how to start attracting your customer in 7 days or less without doing any complicated marketing stuff. It's only $17 and it's honestly the best thing I've done this year. I can send you a link if you want to check it out. That's the upgrade, right? You can edit that and say it's $25. By the way, when someone comes in, I'm gonna have to read these faster. When someone comes in at the $25 level, they still get all of this. They just do not get access to any of the recordings or live training. They will not get that. That is the special $17 and your opportunity to work with me directly. They will get the book, they will get the scripts, they'll get everything else just like it was in LaunchKit. But this is the $17 upgrade is the opportunity to be live with me so we can do work. And this is all 7 days. I will be here Saturday and Sunday morning. So script number 2, power and proof response, confidence driven. This is for the red personality. They're a little more driven. Honestly, it's called the Customer Attraction Code. It's what helped me go from feeling stuck and actually getting customers again. It's a 7-day action plan that shows you what to post, what to say, and how to turn DMs into customers. It's only $25 to start, and people are already getting wins this week. Want me to send you the link? Number 3, this is heart-led, blue personality, connection-based. For women who crave the connection, the community, and the purpose. Oh, I love that you asked that. I'm doing the 7-day Customer Attraction Code Challenge. It's been a game changer for my confidence. It's not just strategy, it's belief, mindset, and connection. If you've been wanting to show up online and finally feel like you know what to say, this is it. Typo. It's only $25 and it's already helping women get customers within their first week. I'll send you the link. And you're just gonna send them the link. And then 4, this is a voice note, right? Red, blue combo, high energy. Hey girl, it's actually a 7-day challenge I'm doing called the Customer Attraction Code. It teaches you how to get your next customer in less than a week. It's quick, it's simple, and honestly, it's so much fun. It's $25. I'll send you the link. You're gonna love it. If someone hesitates, do not chase. No worries at all. I'll be here when you're ready, but if you start today, you could already have your customer by next week. That one sentence reframes the urgency as empowerment. So your power thought, you're not convincing, you're clarifying. When I share what works for me, I'm giving permission for others to believe again. I'm giving others permission to believe again. Your call to action. Remember, we are shifting our needs to theirs. What does she need from you? What does Jessica need from you? One Jessica at a time. Make sure you're downloading and going through the book. Make sure you're letting go of all of the past feelings, all of the disappointments, all of the monies spent, all of the course, all the things. Just let it all go. Make peace. Make peace that you are in the perfect place at the perfect time. Turn your Waitress Effect story into the Freedom Builder Collective. Post your Waitress Effect story into the Freedom Builder Collective so that we can celebrate your wins and your moments. And that post that you're doing, it's a win because you're not sitting there overthinking of, oh my God, what do I do? What do I post? What do I say? You know it. You know it. And that perfect Jessica is watching. But if that perfect Jessica needs 7 to 12 times, then we know we got to show up 7 to 12 times and do it and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So I hope that was beneficial for you guys. We are out of time on my Zoom, but you all have my phone number. Anelda, if you want some extra love, give me a call in Messenger and we can reboot this up if you need to. You guys know my head is down. I'm either selling this or I'm selling our other company that you guys are aware of. So if you need anything from me, call me. I'm making myself available for the next 9 days for you guys to start getting a foundation, okay? Please post your posts in school. We need help. We need help waking that group back up. And if you
And where do we post our links?
In school?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're just gonna say, here's my homework for day 2, or here's what Jen taught us on day 3, and then put the physical post. You can screenshot it, or you can just copy and paste the words and put it in the post. And then if you want to put the Facebook or the URL, that way we can go into it and give you a comment and some love.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If you guys invited anyone into school, please let them know what's happening so that we can either get them involved or out. No more freebies. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. If you need me, call me. Bye.